Hi everyone, this is Jovi again, and I'm gonna be your host for tonight. And tonight we will have, or today we will have Perry from ShibaNFT, one of our partners. So, Perry, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, Jovi. Thank you for having me and my project ShibaNFT XRPL.
Mhm.
So I am the leader of the project. I took over the project in its entirety about 2 or 3 months ago, but I was working with the co-founders for over a year. So I'm now the leader of the community and the project itself. Myself, I was a professional rugby player for 15 years. And then I made my way into the real world, and now I work and still play a bit of rugby on the side. But I've been in the crypto space since 2016. So that's a very quick introduction from my side. I could go into much more detail, but that's a quick overview of myself.
Okay, good to hear. So, can you give us like a brief background of Shiba NFT?
Sure. So Shiba NFT was founded by two brothers coming up to 2 years ago now, and the main sort of direction for the project in terms of like their vision was to build a meme coin on the XRPL that could have a slight twist to what was already functioning on the ledger itself. So the project was built to bring like pure utility to the community, real sort of focus on like usability and functionality in terms of the accessibility and how easy it is to function on the XRPL. So that's with NFTs. We also have our own token itself, which is a Shiba NFT XRPL token, and we are continuing to build, should we say, some strong foundations in various different sporting channels. So we work with, horse races or horse riding community. So races that we are working with in collaboration. We also sponsor and work with the boxing community. And we have many other different sporting channels that we're working with at the moment that will bring another, should we say, growth and adoption to our community and our space.
Okay, so can you provide like what is the primary vision behind Shiba NFT? And I noticed a goal of to achieve a billion market cap. How do you plan to achieve this?
Sure. So, I mean, with regards to the billion market cap goal, we've seen this more than once, especially with meme coins. So, the power of social media, as we all know, can help make this happen. I think it can happen quickly. And like I said before, we're working on a silent project at the moment that will give us a huge advantage in terms of mass marketing, and that should help achieve our goals moving forward. So it's about building relationships and partnerships with the right people in their sort of specialist area, whether that's sport or any form of industry specific target points. But I think that the billion-dollar market cap will come from the next silent project that we're working on, which is pretty special.
Would you be able to give us more information about this new project?
In terms of, I can't give too much details because it's pretty big in terms of the industry, but it's going to be within the fitness and bodybuilding industry. Um, and all I can say is that the person that we are working alongside just released a Netflix series. Sorry, they
Oh,
had their own Netflix series about 2 or 3 months ago that was number one on Netflix in terms of viewing. So you can take from that what you wish, but it's going to be a pretty big project, we hope,
mhm.
in terms of global adoption for the Shiba NFT community.
That's good to hear. So,
Yeah.
why did you choose to build Shiba NFT on the XRP ledger?
Um, for many reasons, really. For myself, when I first joined the crypto world, the XRPL and XRP itself, for me, I always knew that it would be a very, should we say, rapid growth in community in terms of, how much you can produce on the XRPL. We knew as well that XRP would get regulatory clarity, and therefore we believe that it will benefit the whole XRPL. Now we know, thankfully, that so we say that Ripple has full clarity. We're definitely excited for the next bull run. And I think that what you can produce on the XRPL is simply astonishing in terms of utility, in terms of how you can mass adopt, because it's still such a young area within the crypto space. I think there's a huge amount of growth that we can do there together.
Okay, and how does the mobile application bridge augmented reality with blockchain implementation?
Say that again. Sorry, I lost you there.
Oh, for the mobile application bridge augmented reality, um, how do you implement it on the blockchain?
So we're working with a company called DP Monks Finance. And Dan, who leads DP Monks, he built the project on the mobile application, which is going to be available on Google Play. Well, it's available on Google Play right now. The application itself, it focuses on augmented reality based on, like a Shib's character. So, for an example, the user can interact with in a number of different ways. The aim for us is to, with that, is to, train a character, progress through, global leaderboard, earn rewards in XRP or NFTs. So the application itself, it also has AI built in, which is really cool feature, and that will obviously develop over time as AI does develop as well. um, I would also say on top of this, the application itself has a series of classical mini games for the user to enjoy. So there's definitely a benchmark that we can set that will, we want to surpass. We should say each year, really, in terms of continual development and growth.
Cool, that's so cool.
Mm.
So, um, what are the key features of Shiba NFT application, and how will it cater to different user needs?
It's a very good question. So for me, one that comes to my mind would be, the token is a utilized asset within the application. So in order to progress through, the global leaderboard via character interactions, the NFTs are a big component within the project, and there are many collections for people to choose from. So it's not just simply artwork. You can have some are utility NFTs, such as the Meta Racing, which is our horse racing side project that we have. That also provides the user with shares of real racehorses. There's also we have a project called the Dog House, which I'm not sure you know or not in terms of understanding what that is, but there we're currently kind of undergoing a revamp on the Doghouse in terms of how we launched that last year, and we will relaunch that again later this year, hopefully, November, December.
Okay, so how does Shiba NFT plan to provide different variations of NFTs to cater to various needs and budgets?
Um, I think that the main focal point there would be to, understand what the community is after, understand the market itself. I think we are very cautious of our pricing. Not everyone has huge amounts of XRP themselves, or should we say any other token of that matter. So we really try to hone in on the community in terms of cost and rewards as well. So we're big on our staking rewards, and I think we're one of only projects that have given millions of our token out to our respected holders in our community. We have just finished a 3-month staking plan with Bitrue. So we are big in terms of giving back to the community for giving their trust in our project.
That's a great. So, can you explain the utility element of your NFTs, especially in partnership like Meta Racing and the Doghouse Club?
Yeah, sure. So, with regards to the meta racing, like I said, you can it shares, real racehorses. So
Yeah.
we're kind of working with a racehorse, two or three racers and their horses that if they win races, we're looking at way to adopt, winning. Almost, it's not like betting, but it's almost like if your horse wins, then you're backing that horse, and you can get rewards that way. Also, there's options in terms of rewards on the doghouse as well. So we have, in the past done things like a gallery for the Shiba Doghouse crew. So there are a 500 unique set of NFTs, and we were releasing rewards in terms of spinning wheels in terms of again understanding who can win a specific amount of reward for their specific doghouse. It will be pulled from a hat almost, and again that gives rewards back that way.
Okay, so you mentioned that your token will be utilized across different platforms, including a
Mhm.
mobile application. Can you
Yes.
provide more details about the features and functionalities of this application?
Sure. So the application itself, as I said before, it has the AI built in already, which is really cool.
Yep.
In terms of like the accessibility and the user function on that, that will be it's already live on Google Play, and it's a very clear, should we say, functionality or user friendly app. It gives you clear direction on how you can interact with your NFT. So, for an example, we just released a set of 100 AVAs, which are an NFT that can be used within the game itself. And then what you can do with those NFTs is you can kind of like upgrade them and give them almost like a top trumps card. You can give them upgrade to their health, make them stronger in terms of attack or defense. It's very user friendly with how to upgrade that as well. So for me, I'm not a techie guy, but I do understand, how we create back end development, front end development, also a bit around the coding, but we have specific teams that can help us in the development of that. But in terms of giving you clarity on your question, it's for us, it's about giving the community full access and transparency to, buying the NFT, playing the game, giving rewards back for winning on the app when you're using your NFT.
Okay, so now how do you envision the integration of the Shiba NFT token within the app, especially with its availability on the Zoom wallet for Apple users?
Yes, sure. So we're aligned with DP Monks. They have a project called Radical X. Now, Radical X allows our community to buy and sell their NFTs on within the Shiba token. So the Shiba NFT token, you can not just buy in XRP, you can buy in. I would say there are multiple cryptocurrencies and pairings that you can buy and sell and place your orders within the Radical X app. So that is a bolt-on to DP Monks. That's a side project, and for us, that is a very cool way, to again. Not everybody wants to spend their XRP, so we've built should we say, a channel where you can use the Shiba token itself.
Okay, so I also noticed like several NFT collections listed on your site, such as the Shiba NFT Kung Fu Champion, Shiba
Mhm.
Murai Warriors, and Shiba Face Gangster collection. Now, can you elaborate on the inspiration and uniqueness of these collections?
For sure. So originally, these collections were designed, and well, should we say, the inspiration came from them, from the co-founders Jordan and Stephen, for their love of martial arts, and I would say the uniqueness that brings. People like Bruce Lee, and how much. Should we say, not hype, but also how much backing martial arts has. I think that people can connect with that. We try to connect people with real life sports and real life movements. So that was the kind of the main direction there for that collection.
Okay, and How do you collaborate with artists and designers to bring these NFTs to life?
So we have a set of, or should we say, a team of designers, and they help us to put our, should we say, our imagination and inspiration into real life in terms of drawing, designing, minting, and making it all, should we say, user friendly, and the functionality of it is very key, because not everybody understands the technical side of crypto and the blockchain itself, so the ledger. um, so we try to make that very transparent and very easy to access.
Okay. And you have mentioned that several exchanges where Shiba NFT tokens can be purchased. Are there any plans to expand to more exchanges in the near future, like bigger ones?
There are indeed, and I
Mm.
think that I'm trying not to run before I walk. So, like I've always said to the community, I think I only give updates and releases on things that are actually happening. I think if you overpromise and don't deliver, then you lose kind of credibility and respect. So, the plans in the future are definitely clear to become, or should we say, embedded on one of the bigger exchanges. We're obviously already on multiple exchanges, but I think the end goal would be to be listed on at least one or two of the top five tier one exchanges.
Okay, that's good to hear. Now, what are the key features and oh wait, sorry. Yeah, what are
That's
the
okay.
key features and functionalities you plan to introduce in your upcoming NFT marketplace?
Um, Again, I would say that the main thing for us is to still grow
Yeah.
our foothold across the market. I think that with the NFT collection that we have behind the scenes, the silent project, I think that will bring further adoption to the community. I think we're still a very young project. Um, I hope, and well, I know we have some respect within in the industry or the market. So I think the main goal next is to kind of like keep growing that market adoption, keep bringing in new members to the community, because that's how you grow a project. I don't think people realize how much time and dedication goes into building a successful project, and some people want everything for free.
Hmm.
But I think that the biggest goal for us at the moment, or our target point, is to keep growing the awareness, keep everybody updated, keep building the foundations, because if you don't have the foundations, then you will fail. So that's our main goal, or my main goal at the moment, is to keep building those strong foundations to make sure when we release the new projects and further projects in the future,
Hmm.
everybody is ready, and that we have their trust and their respect to kind of buy in with us.
Okay. Now, I have another question for you. Now, how does the auction bot in your Telegram group actually work, especially in the burning mechanism of Shiba NFT tokens?
Sorry, say that again, Jovi. How does the Telegram group?
The auction bot in your Telegram group,
Yeah.
how does it work?
So we've built the bot into the group on the relaunch group. So we have a relaunch group,
Mm.
and within that group we have five or six different, should we say, functionalities. So we have the main group, which is like the relaunch group. We also have a group that can help us to kind of grow the market foothold. So it's almost like a shilling group. We have an announcement group, and we have a gaming group. So the gaming group is very good for the game that is already live. You can win rewards on that group, or sorry, on the game, and that group is updated daily. Now the
Mm.
bot helps all of the groups with replying to a post within the Telegram group itself, and then they will give you the key hashtags to use, and also the key tweets to help push our reach in the market.
Okay. Now, how will the minting process using Shiba NFT tokens benefit like the whole ecosystem, especially with the token burning mechanism?
Um, for me, I think in every project you have to have clear minting process. And also what comes along with that is that when you do then, the tokenomics do burn, it's about the supply and demand of that project.
Mm.
So for me, it's very important that when we have to grow our utility, and keep growing that within new projects, so we are burning tokens as the game is played, as the new NFTs are bought, as the AVAs are upgraded, every time that we are growing our different projects and side chains, that will help with the burning of the tokenomics.
Okay, okay. So, are there any notable partnership or collaborations that Shiba NFT is currently involved in or planning for the future?
As I said, we've got the silent, or the special project that we'll be launching, we hope, in the coming months. So that is our main focus, and we're looking at ways of bringing in adoption within that market. So things like nutrition, working within the kind of like fitness industry. I think you and me both know, Jovi, that the
Mm.
fitness industry is a very, very large marketplace in terms of you know how many people are in the fitness industry now, like personal trainers, CrossFit, bodybuilders. There is a huge market there that I believe is, very untouched for crypto, to be kind of, aligned and embedded with that industry. I think that's our main focal point, is to focus on that project now. Obviously, we released the AVAs recently, so that is on the side that we're growing, should we say, market reach and adoption there. But moving forward, we will continue to, build partnerships within the US. I think that the US and Asia are huge markets for us to try and adopt and get our foot in the door.
Okay. Now, how do these partnerships align with the overall vision and goals of Shiba NFT?
Well, like I said before, Jovi, I think that Shiba NFT, which obviously is a meme coin on the XRPL, is to, with a twist, is to, bring in as many people as possible to the network, and that will be achieved through our projects of, NFT collections. We work with celebrities as well, and you and me both know that I think social media, the platforms, and many different platforms that we have within that will really help grow that.
Mm, okay. So, let me check because I saw one question here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Where's So compared with other NFT platforms, what are the advantage of Shiba NFT platform and why Smart Shiba NFT are unique? This is from Brawley.
Okay, well, thank you for the question. For me, again, like I said, I think making a project very transparent, and also very user friendly is actually very key for us. We're the project was built by two brothers that were open and honest, that they are not techie guys, but they had a vision, and a goal to build something that can bring the whole, to bring a wide adoption to people that aren't technical. We aren't people that have worked as a DevOps or a back end front end developer for 20 years. We're people that have, we're very family orientated people, but also very artistic. I think having visions of having mass adoption to bring in a community together with, the NFTs, the sporting people, celebrities that we can all relate to. It's more about bringing day to day and real world, sports and celebrities together, so we can, keep growing our community. That will, in the end, be a goal where everybody understands what we do, everything's transparent, and we just keep building from project to project.
Okay. The other question is security and anonymity are always prioritized by blockchain projects in the development of project platforms and technology. So, do you have any technological solutions or plans to enhance user to trust you guys in these issues?
Of course, I think, again, another very good question. So thank you for that. I think, security in the last 10 or 12 years has been at the forefront of any project.
Yeah.
We have a massive, we have to be very mindful that when you keep growing, just purely to, reach a wider community, you have to have the security at the forefront. So we're working with DP Monks on how secure our platforms are. We have multiple, should we say, security options, with like 2FA, different types of coding and loggings that can help us to secure that. And I think that Dan at DP Monks is very, he's a very, very technical and very experienced a person that has built his community within DP Monks Finance and Radical X. So everything that we have right now and open to the community is very secure, and we will always look at ways how we can develop that moving forward.
Okay, thank you so much for that. I don't think we have any other questions here. So I would like to thank everyone in such a short notice to post this Twitter space, that you guys have taken your time to join us today. And also, Perry, do you have any last words for our listeners and those who will listen to the recording of this Twitter space?
Sure. I know I want to thank you and the team for inviting me today, Jovi. It's really
Mm.
appreciated. I think the main point to give to the space and whoever is listening on the recording is that we're driving very hard to to bring mass adoption and to always be transparent and open within our Telegram group and the project itself. I think we've got a very good following so far,
Mhm.
and they respect the fact that we're very open and transparent, and that we want to just keep building and staying in line with our values. We're very much about values, and not remembering where and not forgetting where we've come from. It takes time to build a very strong project, and you can't rush that. So that will be my main focal point moving forward: is to keep growing the community, making sure that everyone's up to date with every kind of release that we have, and build a project where we are truly respected in the community, and still offer the rewards, making sure that every newcomer understands our vision and goal.
All right, thank you so much. And guys, please follow them on Twitter. Their Twitter handle is ShibaNFT Join their Telegram account as well and check the project out. And yeah, thank you so much. See you again next week. Have a good day, guys. Good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care, all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Perry. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye now.